What are the best and worst back exercises? Today, fitness expert, Hat Brother, presents a list of exercises, covering the 15 most common back exercises. Let's see if you've been confused by the variety of movements out there. Starting with the worst. 1. Rack pulls above the knees. Hat Brother is quite unimpressed with this exercise. Deadlifts are not primarily a back-focused exercise, and rack pulls reduce the range of motion even further, failing to provide the large stretch and contraction needed to train the back. The stimulation to the back is limited, while the upper trapezius is more heavily engaged. If you want to target the traps, you might consider this exercise, but otherwise, it's not effective for the back. Moving to slightly better exercises. 2. Underhand barbell rows. This exercise has both pros and cons. The underhand grip effectively targets the lats, helping to build back thickness. However, it heavily involves the biceps, which limits isolation for the back. Many people feel biceps fatigue rather than back engagement after this exercise. It's recommended for advanced lifters. 3. Deadlifts. Many people think deadlifts build the back because deadlift athletes tend to have strong backs. However, this is a misunderstanding. During deadlifts, the back primarily plays a stabilizing role. If the back isn't strong enough, it can lead to injuries, causing athletes to stop training. Therefore, deadlift athletes often strengthen their backs first before focusing on deadlifts, leading to strong backs. However, deadlifts themselves are not very effective for back development. Consider replacing them with other exercises. Better exercises. 4. 3-point supported single-arm dumbbell rows. Hat Brother emphasizes the 3-point support because the movement angle is greater than that of a single-arm row on a bench. The greater the angle, the weaker the stimulation, and this variation involves more trap activation. You can do it, but it's not ideal. 5. Traditional barbell rows. This is considered one of the best back exercises by many. However, it requires significant core strength, and involves other muscle groups as a compound movement, limiting isolation. It also has a high difficulty level, requiring time to master. Even advanced lifters are prone to injuries. Hat Brother recommends substituting other row variations. 6. Inverted rows. This targets the back, chest, and even part of the triceps. Isolation is limited, and while advanced lifters may minimize other muscle involvement, most people cannot. This exercise is suitable only for those who can master it. Near the best exercises. 7. Pendle rows. This exercise is more for strength training than muscle building. After pulling the barbell to the top, it immediately returns to the ground without a controlled negative phase, reducing muscle growth efficiency. However, this allows for heavier weights and rapid back strength improvement. Recommended for those focusing on strength. 8. Bench-supported single-arm dumbbell rows. With one foot supported on a bench, this variation increases the leaning angle, aligning resistance more perpendicular to the body for stronger stimulation. It also reduces trap involvement, and is recommended for most lifters. 9. Hex bar rows. Using a hex bar allows the body to stay in a neutral position, reducing lower back pressure and making the movement less challenging. If you're accustomed to traditional barbell rows, try this for a different feel. 10. T-bar rows. Like hex bar rows, this keeps the bar in a neutral position, reducing stress on the lower back. It's a safer way to train the back, suitable for those with lower back discomfort. 11. Straight arm pulldowns. Using cables provides continuous tension, offering strong back stimulation and a large range of motion. While it doesn't significantly improve back width, it excels at defining back lines. Recommended for those looking for a well-defined back. 12. Pull-ups. This is one of the closest exercises to being the best. Trains both back width and thickness but has a high difficulty level. Most people cannot perform it effectively, and as a compound movement, it requires multiple muscle groups to work together. When you can no longer perform the exercise, it might be due to other muscles failing rather than the back being fully worked. This limits its effectiveness. Recommended for advanced lifters. 13. Seal rows. This variation eliminates leg drive by having you lie on a bench, isolating the back and removing lower back pressure. It's excellent for beginners but doesn't allow heavy weights, which might feel restrictive for advanced lifters. However, it's a great choice for newcomers. Finally, the best exercises. 14. Lat pulldowns. As the twin brother of pull-ups, lat pulldowns also target back width and thickness but are much easier to perform. The movement is simple, and cables provide continuous tension throughout. Even beginners can quickly learn it. Various grips can target different muscle groups, making it a standout back exercise. 15. Machine rows. Hat Brother notes that the back is a large muscle group, and using machines allows for isolation and better muscle engagement. By adjusting the machine, you can avoid excessive stress on supporting muscles, providing excellent back stimulation. Please subscribe to my channel for more